ben Debbie en vandaag gaan mijn haren mooi roze en ik krijg een opskeertje in mijn nek.
This is Debbie and she wants pink hair and she wants Nape-shave voor de tattoo art in it. Debbie, wil je een rondje draaien alsjeblieft? We turn you and the rest of the world. Show me what kind of hair you have. And it stays long. That's what we do, but the rest they will see. Het is wel zien. Dankjewel. Hello friends on YouTube, going to have Debbie's hair. It's the first time she models for me. Gonna make her wonderful. And this is a wish she has for years now. So, and I asked her before to be a model of mine, but that was a long time ago. So I only want to have short hairs, but you never know how short she goes. Start with the Nape-shave with a tattoo art in it, and then I pin the hair up. Gonna give it a bleach wash to have a little bit more contact with the colors. I'm pinning up the hair. I put on the protection. Pin it up with chopsticks. And the structure of her hair and the condition is very fine and good. To get in the mood of the pink colors, give her a pink cape. Turks papiertje.
Waar is dat dan goed voor?
Nee, dus het papiertje zit verkeerd om. Dat als je dadelijk kort doet, dan vallen die kleine haartjes niet aan je kleding.
Oh, dat is wel fijn.
Can free the hair, and I'm going to part it in the way she showed me the tattoo art and the Nape-shave she wants. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. So turn her, so you can see what we're going to do. Searching for the center of a skull, using the skull bone as my guide. I can go higher up because she showed me a higher up photo, but then I get an open gap on the back, so I don't want that. Put this away. Do the same on the other side. Now this part will be short. Spannend, hè?
Ja. Ik zeg tegen al mijn vriendinnen, ik vind het best spannend omdat ik nooit ervan hou om voor een camera te zitten.
Ah, daar ben ik niet zo heel veel van. Lifting the hairs up from the skin. First make it a little bit shorter. Okay, zo ziet het eruit. Now with my flat comb, I'm gonna make it on the length I want it to be. Yeah. This part I will color in with a deeper color, so you can afterwards see what kind of Nape-shave and tattoo art it is. With her natural blonde colors, it's very hard to see the lines afterwards. Yeah, that's good. Starting a Nape-shave. Deze heeft binnengelegen. Nice thing about this clipper blade of Theo Knoop is that it is a very small one, so you can make a lovely Nape-shave with it and a lovely tattoo art. When the color is on this part, I'll correct it afterwards so I can see the shapes a lot better. It makes it easier to make the final correction on that. So far the Nape-shave. So now I free the hair, gonna cut it with a hot scissor. Starting on the back, with the upper hair aside. Cut this hair with the TCC1 care cut of Jaguar. The front I will do with the hot razor of Ergo. Start on the center line, pulling the head down. And the temperature of this scissor is 140 degrees Celsius. In the front I will give it some layers, and that I will do with a hot razor because it gets a lot easier than with the scissor and it gives a lot nicer shapes. Take a new part on it. And so I work till I get on the crown area. First making the length. Now I'm over the running of the skirt, so I ask her to bend her head a little bit to the front. Die mag je hoofd een beetje naar voren buigen. This is just a final control. Because the distance the upper hair makes to get over the running is longer than the under hair. So it's much nicer and much cleaner in cut. Now I can go to the front. Okay, going to the front. Part myself, opposite lines of the skull shapes. Set away the hair. Make sure it's a little bit wet. And with the hot razor of Ergo, I'm gonna make some layers in it. Copy the shapes of her chin. And this knife is 190 degrees Celsius. Part the line again. Lay to the front. Knowing that I've cut the length on the back. And hold it long enough to get it on the tail. The nice thing about the hot razor is that you don't get split ends. So I'll work till I get on the back, layer after layer. Coming to her left side. Take a part of the upper hair to have my first guideline. Comb the hair in the natural forward. And get the same effect on this side. Always watching at the natural fall and always watching at the natural shapes of the skull. So every time I lift my head up, watch over the chin lines to be sure I have contact with that. Then I always have a nice shape.
Dat wil ook zeggen aan je hoofd als je dat...
Ja, een klein beetje masseert het de haarspiertjes. En je haar zitten spiertjes. En die worden op deze manier meegepakt en een klein beetje gemasseerd.
Het is op zich ook best fijn.
Dat trilletje wat erin zit. Now sit to the side so you can see what I'm doing. That's good. Take all the hairs to the front. This is my cross control. And just gently take the ends and watch if they are similar to each other. Cross them over to this side. The left side, cross over to the right side. You can take some new hair on it. Lift it over. Lay it in the shape. In this case I can use the roundings of the skull to make this line to a perfect line. Because I lay the hairs over the rounding, copy the rounding into my combing system. And when I lay it to the front, you can see how wonderful the layers get the roundings of her skull lines. So far cutting. So now I'm going to make her bleach wash because she wants a pink color in it. And then I need some bleach wash to first activate the color a bit, not too much. Her Nape-shave will be dark off color. The bleach wash I made with 6% as 20 volume. Put in a silver shampoo, so the shampoo gives a violet color to the hair. So it takes away the yellow tones. Take 1 part bleach, 1 part shampoo, 1 part 6% 20 volume. Apply this on the hair. And you can see this as a pre-color, because then, especially when you use the funny colors, then you have to have a lighter undertone, otherwise they don't stick on your hair. And they don't stay in your hair. And when you want to get rid of reddish colors, because pink is also a red color, you can always put an ash color on it, because green is the opposite color of red. So when you put an ashy blonde on it, it will be certainly gone.
Het is wel nou mooi blauw.
Het is een mooie kleur, hè? Zo heb ik ook wel eens iemand gekleurd, want dat blijft een heel kort die kleur. Some persons love this color, and when you have blonde bleached hair and you put on a Vario blonde only as a color, it stays in your hair for about 2-3 weeks, then you get this kind of colors. And when you want to get rid of that color, you can go swimming for a day, and then it will be certainly out of your hair. I don't put it on the Nape-shave because that gets another color, a deeper color. I just shampoo the bleach wash into her hair. Mostly this goes for about 50 minutes, enough result to make the other colors on it. So now wait for about 50 minutes and then rinse it out, and then you see the end result, and then we put the other colors on. We rinsed it out, so now I start on the tattoo art and the Nape-shave. Therefore I made a color in a deep color. It's a 477, it's a deep purple brown. This makes the lines afterwards a lot more visible. So when she pins her hair up, what she certainly will do, she can see it better. This is to cover up with a small foil I just made. Now from Schwarzkopf I take the pink colors. Take my first centimeter. And apply this on the hair. So I put all the color on her hair. She's ready, the purple developing. Now I massage the color into her hair, so I'm certain that everywhere is the color. Then I close my plastic foil, gonna wait for 50 minutes. And then rinse it out. I'm going to show you the end result. So we'll be back. Okay, we're back. So now I start the neckline to clean it up, to make the tattoo lines a little bit more strong. To put some protection on, I use a smooth product of Lanza. This will come through the hair. We try it with a large brush. Starting on the back. Building up to the front.
al die natuurlijke elementjes ook nog terugkomen. Dat vind ik ook mooi. Want dat is het mooie aan dit soort kleuren, omdat ze gewoon, ja, ze laten die ruimte ook nog om andere kleurtjes er doorheen te laten gaan. Dus het wordt niet één massieve plastic fruit. Je ziet gewoon dat het echt haar is. En dat is gewoon.
And for so far blow drying. To give it a wonderful treat, I take a little bit of my colon oil of Lanza. This nurses the hair and it gives a wonderful shine to the hair and smells also delicious. Her Nape-shave I will show you in the photos because it's not easy to show them on the model like this now. This hairstyle she shows you about turn it around in a minute. Thank you for watching, thanking her for being my model. Till next time. Yeah. En ben je er blij mee?
Ja.
Oké, dankjewel voor het helpen.